Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose. Better make your next move your best move. Straight out the gate, niggas gon' hate and try to test you. Watch who you with, who your mans, who you next to. If you take a hit with son assist like a nephew,
you can never check us. Homie, this a chess move. Wrote this on a little short bus, I'm so special. If Mav say get him, I'ma get him. Ain't no talking when I pull up. Park up, hop out, run down with my hood up. Now what the fuck are you hating for? Can't DFG get money anymore?
Turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
What's the #1 finesse to look out for as a successful man with money?
Women.
Women. Then I look at his face.
I mean, is it a finesse if most men are leading with that? I very rarely see a man bag a woman off his own game or charisma
nowadays.
They're leading with. They going to the DM. Let me cash up you $2,500. I'm gonna take you here.
Fair.
Like,
okay.
What?
But you're supposed to be a provider.
You gotta provide.
That's a swindle. That's a scam.
Everyone not worth being a provider for.
It's not a swindle.
Depends.
Who doesn't want that?
If they can get it, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
But you have to be disciplined enough as a man to say, why are you providing for a chick that you just met off Instagram more than you doing your own mother?
Right.
That makes no fucking sense.
I don't know what they do.
You gotta bring something back. Gotta bring something.
But now we're in the conversation of what do you bring to the table, which
from what I can see, manage your OnlyFans.
Women seem to hate that conversation. What do you bring to the table?
I think there's 2 parts to it. It's a great question, but if you have to ask, you know she's not bringing nothing to the table. We've all met great women who we knew, whether we fucked it up or not, we knew what she was bringing. Mm-hmm. We know.
But there's some men that want to pay all the bills.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And there's nothing, there's nothing wrong with it. But when you're paying the bills for someone who, like, there's got to be an equal exchange. I know why I want to take care of you.
Yeah.
Not, I'm taking care of you, so maybe one day you could think I'm the, that's not the way.
It's not
the worst thing I saw.
You don't pay for the car before you get it.
A clip not too long ago, a husband ran down on his wife. It's like, yo, how come I just found a bank account where you got 30 grand stashed away?
Right, the rainy day fund.
And she said, no, that's my money. Like, that's in a whole, it wasn't a joint account. She was literally taking bread from him and just stashing it someplace.
Right.
But she's like, if we get divorced, I need to be taken care of.
But I remember that story, and that doctrine came from her mom's, who was single.
A lot of women preach that, yeah.
And her mom's like, you better put something away because you can't. Now, just the fact that she's introducing the idea of failure into their marriage, and she's planning for the failure,
you're kind of cause it.
Yeah, you're manifesting it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, she's gonna cause it. If I couldn't trust if you can't trust,
you stashing bread on me? What?
What if he's not managing the money right?
Say it again.
What if he's not managing the money right?
And
the other part of it that we don't talk about is what happens when we fuck up the household and they have to make that other account because we're not doing what the fuck we're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. Niggas will talk all that like women should follow shit. You don't lead you well. Mm. That's the other like it's hard to have because men don't want to hear it, but it's like, bro, a lot of times you're not leading shit properly.
Right. Mm-hmm.
My first thought when I saw that, like the 30, you should have enough money where the 30 don't bother you. Not many people want to have that conversation, especially for the time. If you live in New York, Jersey, that 30 gonna be gone for in 3 months. Yep. You move her ass over to Weehawken and it's over with. What you gonna do?
You rent $5,000 a month.
Yeah, you get you a good little view, Edgewater. It's over with in 3-4 months.
And we ain't even talk about bills yet.
See,
that's just rent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's crazy.
So I guess the next thing I would want to say is, help me, nigga. Help me.
What you need help with?
Help me.
Still a trust factor.
Help
but
me.
We'll rotate back around.
No, it's a trust factor for why we don't do group economics, and we haven't had many examples. Like I think one of the biggest things in our era that hurt partnership idea was Dame and Jay breaking up. I remember when that shit happened. I'm from the Midwest, so I can only imagine how y'all. That shit hurt me to see them fight like that.
Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah, that hurt
That's
my
like,
feelings.
wait, what? Y'all breaking up? Like, and then Cam and shout to Jim, fuck with Jim. Like seeing these, but is that happening because we can't get along, or the labels are incentivizing motherfuckers not to get along?
Two things can be true at the same time.
I agree.
Especially if two partners decide they're growing in different directions.
Who put the bug in your ear that you growing apart? That's the other like.
There's a lot of ways.
There's
to
layers.
look at it. There's layers. There's egos. There's
combination.
I think that's the
saying.
main thing right there, though. The egos.
Did they have to put a bug in your ear to see that you're growing apart? If your man is loud and you quiet, if your man wants to party and you want to stay home, if he wants to spend and you want to save, all right, well, as long as your shit don't affect my shit, we cool. But if your shit starts to affect my shit, we not. And if the guy who's loud wants to party and wants to spend is actually doing it right, what if all those things are spurring on the business and bringing more shit in, and the dude who's quiet is actually hurting the situation because you're not showing it. We got to show you not did it.
Yeah.
You think what I'm saying? But even in that situation, somebody can come over and go, you know, if he keeps spending like this, it's gonna fuck y'all up. Just keep that in mind.
Or making these decisions without telling you.
Right.
It's gonna fuck y'all up.
If I didn't rotate back around to my homeboy and go, yo, you know, homeboy just tried to pull me to the side and say, yo, if you keep spending, he's gonna fuck us up. Yo, bro, all right, let's figure out what we gonna, because this ain't a good look. In that situation, moms who's telling her daughter, hey, put this away, do this, because if wifey needed to pull around and go, yo, you know, she over here telling me to do X, Y, Z. Is there something I need to? And if you're married to her, you need to be able to say, babe, here's everything. This is what I got. This is what I'm doing.
Conversations, man.
I ain't about to do all that.
I read a lot of books.
Everything is tough, but you do need to have a meeting every week to.
It's your wife, bro. Like I'm not talking about shorty or like the girl who jumps off. I'm talking about your wife. She bringing
what
bread.
State they in?
I think all those are a factor.
You got to factor what state.
But you married her.
Yeah. You got to have the conversations. I don't think we have enough of those critical conversations until it's war.
Right.
Like we got to have them way before that. And it doesn't mean it doesn't happen in other communities, but like OpenAI was Elon's idea. Sam Altman was involved in it. Sam ran off on Elon. This company worth billions of dollars. They still do business.
Still do business.
Still do business to this day. Now, Elon, don't get me wrong, he a warlord. He gonna get his revenge, but they're finding ways to still do business to make up for what's owed. We don't see these huge breakups spill out for 25 years in the public eye with other races how we do ours.
Right.
Y'all break up, Joe. I'm like, who the fuck is writing these articles about y'all breakup like this every month? They're pressing out for fucking free. Somebody had to say, nah, let's attack at this time. Getting too motherfucking hot. Let me put some pressure. So my thing is like, we have to unify, but until then, individually, we have to run it up. But I'm here to help. You investing in Apple, Google, Microsoft?
I was.
Why you get out?
I don't want to say this on camera, but I had to pull out.
Got you.
Pause.
Yeah. 5 kids. You learn to do that after a while.
5 kids. You a warrior, yo. I don't know how you manage all that.
It's tough, bro. Because it's not just 5 personalities. It's, you know what I mean? It's a lot more than that. It's the families. It's the other sides, the mothers, whatever. Like I have to balance this ecosystem. Yeah. And sometimes something gets out of whack. Yeah. And I have to control my emotions and how I feel about it so that I can keep everything else in balance. And it becomes an overload till eventually I just run to Miami and just disappear for 2 weeks.
I ain't mad at that. Look, getaway always good.
Fact.
You gotta recharge. You gotta it's good for the soul, man. You gotta recharge.
Mac, you ain't been there yet, bro. You ain't been there yet.
No, I've been to Miami plenty of times. I know you're not supposed to run off when you
I'll be on the beach praying, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
God, help me.
The time in the sun and sand helps a lot, y'all.
Right.
Yeah. But invest in the top 2 companies. For any creator, anybody in creative arts, Apple, Microsoft, man.
Apple, Microsoft.
Because podcast was created by Apple, the term. iPodcast.
Look at that.
Like, I feel like they use the music industry and black creativity to build up the company. Why not give no equity onto us?
That's everything.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we're going to take a 5-minute break. But when we come back, can you give us, based on the 2 presidential candidates that we have right now, where you see the economy going and what would be the best decisions to make depending on who wins this election? 5-minute break.
They said money change niggas. If you a real nigga, ain't gonna change much about you. But it will bring some snakes around you. Pray for counsel when you find out what that cake amount to.
Let's go.
Lord, I'm so thankful for your blessing. I ain't stressing cause I'm focused on the cash route. Satan's still working overtime, but I pay him no mind, and that's probably what he mad about. I be hopping on planes, touching clouds, while these haters and these thirsty ass bitches trying to grab clout. Praying to you please keep the police off me if I ever gotta take one of they ass out.